Hello, how are you today?
Oh, hello. What's up, Phidias?
Not much. What's up with you?
Thank you.
Anything interesting happen?
Something happened? No, actually, no.
No.
Yeah. How about you?
Oh, nothing too much.
Uh-huh.
What is that behind you above your door?
This?
Yeah, something on the door up on top. What is
Oh,
that?
we call it barfix. I don't know. What does it, how do you say in English?
I don't know. What's it for?
Uh, for fitness.
Ask you to.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, okay. But you have to open your door?
Yes.
Okay, and it just fits in the door jamb. Oh, very good. Excellent. So what do you want to do today? So
Uh, actually, Phidias, uh, 2 or 3 days ago, I have read a context about renting and buying a house. I want to talk about buying and renting a house in Canada or Mexico.
okay.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah. So renting or buying a house?
Yes.
Okay. So what would you like to know?
Uh, First of all, where to go for buying a house? Go to real estate uh, department or
Yeah, I mean, you can, one thing that we're right now, we just bought a house in Mexico. We just finished buying one. Uh, and what we did was we drove around to an area that we like
yeah.
and, and drove up and down the streets, and you see a sign that says for sale or for rent
Uh-huh.
and has a phone number,
Uh-huh.
and phone them and ask them what the price of the house is for sale or for rent, and go look at it, whatever. Um,
You
we
called
also
to
we also had an agent. We had a realtor agent, and we told the agent what kind of a house we wanted,
uh-huh.
and they would look, and then they would take us to look at different houses that they thought we might like. That's probably the best way.
Uh,
Yes, to go through it's called a realtor.
that's same with renting a house.
Uh yeah, yeah. There's
Same
realtors that
with
yeah, there's realtors that look after renting or buying or
buying.
yeah.
Great. I like my country. Same my
And
country.
if you rent a house,
Yeah.
normally what happens is in Canada, United States,
Yeah.
Mexico, you have to give, in the beginning, you give the first and last month's rent.
Uh, can you explain it detail?
Well, a better way to say it, you have to give them 1 month's rent
One month. Uh-huh.
and the equal amount of money for damage deposit.
Mm.
So if your rent for 1 month is say $500, the first month you would have to pay 1,000,
1,000.
and the 500 is for damage deposit.
500 deposit.
There's 500 for rent and 500 for damage deposit.
Damage deposit. Oh, yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. Deposit. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
And depends on the contract, but normally in Canada, for example, If you want to move, you have to give them 1 month's notice. You have to say, okay, I'm going to move in 1 month. Yes?
Yeah. And
You have to make sure to read the contract carefully.
uh, it's not carefully. Phidias, uh, what does it mean, mortgage? I don't know what.
Okay, mortgage is when usually you can get mortgage from a bank or mortgage from a mortgage company. It's when they give you the money to buy the house, and then you pay them every month. You give the mortgage company some money to pay for your house, and there's interest. So the price of the house plus the interest you pay each month. Yes. In Canada right now, I think the mortgage rate is somewhere around 3.4 or 4%. In Mexico, it's like 15%. So mortgages are very expensive in Mexico.
It's very expensive.
But in Canada, I think it's 3.5 or 4 or 5%, somewhere in there. I'm not really sure. So you have to pay the price of your house plus 5%.
Yeah.
And you usually get it from a bank, or there are mortgage companies that all they do is give mortgages.
Oh, by the way, Phidias, you look so tired.
Yeah, I am tired today. I didn't sleep very good last night.
Really? I promise I don't bother you.
No. I still have to make my money.
I got a cold.
Is it cold there now?
Yeah, it's very cold outside.
What's the temperature?
The temperature, I don't know what was it. The another word is underwater.
Underwater.
Yeah, underwater.
Well, water. Like say you're in a swimming pool.
Yeah.
Yes, and the water then
Yeah.
underwater.
Oh, I got it. And another word is foreclose.
To foreclose means if you have a mortgage, but you're not paying your mortgage, you're not giving the bank or the mortgage company the money, they will give you a little bit of time, and but after a certain amount of time, they take the house away from you.
I got it.
And then they sell the house to get their mortgage money back. So that's called to foreclose. So they're closing the deal before it's finished. To foreclose.
And in other words, catch 22.
Where did you get that from? Where did you hear about Catch 22?
That context. This context. Let me show you.
Okay, there's a book.
No, it's I downloaded from. Can you see it?
The terms of buying a house. Okay. And what did they say about Catch 22? Is it in a sentence? Can you read the sentence?
Yes. Let me find it. Catch 22. sentence is, that's a catch-22 if ever I heard one.
Okay, what's the sentence that came before that?
Before it came the sentence is, actually she found a job in another city, but she can't move and sell her house right now because she's underwater and will lose all the money she has invested. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Okay, so in this case, underwater doesn't mean underwater. In this case, underwater means she's in a lot of difficulty. She's having, in this case, financial difficulty.
Situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she's having financial difficulty. There was a catch-22 came from a book. I forget the person who wrote the book, but the book was called Catch-22. And ever since the book came out, everybody, Catch-22 became a common phrase in the English language. Catch-22 is this. You're looking for a job.
Uh-huh.
Okay? You go for the job interview. And the interview asks you, how much experience do you have?
Mm-hmm.
And you say, I don't have any experience. And they say, well, I'm sorry, we only hire people with experience.
Mm-hmm.
So if every job you go to, they say, we need experience. But if you can't get a job, you can't get experience.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a catch-22. You need experience to get a job, but you can't get a job in order to get experience. So that's a catch-22. You understand?
Not really.
Okay, well, if you can't find a job,
Yeah.
how can you get experience?
No, I don't have any experience.
Yeah, but in order to get experience, you have to get a job and work at it to get experience.
Yeah.
But if you can't get a job, there's no way you can get experience. But the job requires experience. So how, there's no way you can do that. It's a catch-22. In this case, the girl wants to move to another city, but she doesn't have any money. She has to sell her house in order to get enough money to move to another city. If she moves to the other city, she'll be able to make good money, but she can't make good money there because she can't sell her house here. So it's a catch-22.
There is a road definition of catch-22. A difficult situation for which there is no easy or possible solution. Yeah. Again.
Yeah, like my example of the job, it's not possible. It's a problem. I want to get a job, but I can't get a job without experience.
Oh, yeah.
But how do I get experience if I can't get a job? Yes?
Yes, I got it. And what does it mean, rock bottom?
Rock bottom is, when if you dig in the ground, on the top, well, you're in United Arab Emirates, but if you dig in the ground, like in Canada, whatever, on top of there's dirt. Yes, dirt.
Dirt.
You know dirt?
No.
Tierra. Dirt is like.
Can you write it down?
Yeah. Let me put the translation on. There's dirt.
Dirt.
Yeah. And usually underneath the dirt, there's clay.
Clay. I don't know what does it mean, clay. Let me translate it.
It's like they make ceramic out of it.
Okay.
clay, and then eventually you keep digging, you hit rock. You hit rock.
Mm.
You can't go any. In order to go deeper, you have to bring in big machinery or whatever. You can't go any lower because you've hit rock.
Yeah.
That's the same in life. When you've hit rock bottom, that's the lowest point in your life. You can't, it's like no money, no job, no food, no. We could say it's like the worst situation in your life. You've hit rock bottom. You can't go down any further. This is as bad as it can get.
Yeah. Like homeless.
Yeah, homeless would be somebody who hit rock bottom. Yeah. You can't go down any further. This is as bad as it gets. No job, no money, no house, no what, it's like
Another word I don't know what does it mean is for a song. For a song. Let me type it.
Read the sentence.
Yes. The sentence is my cousin Bernie, yeah. My cousin Bernie bought a place 15 years ago in this neighborhood for a song. It was so cheap, and now he owns it free and clear.
Yeah, if you buy something for a song, it's very, very inexpensive.
It means very cheapy.
You're very cheap. Yeah.
Yes. And
especially if you're in an area, if you're in an area where all the houses cost a certain amount. Most of the houses have an average amount in this area, but this house,
yeah,
the cost is a lot lower.
And
you can buy it for a song.
And the last word is hanging over your head.
It's like it's a problem that exists that you're having difficulty solving. Can you read the sentence?
Yes. The sentence is just keep an eye on the market and do your research. You don't want a big mortgage hanging over your head, but it also sounds like you don't want to rent forever.
Yeah, so it's if you have a big mortgage and you have to pay every month, and that problem exists for a long time.
Oh,
so it's like hanging over your head. It's always there. It's not going away.
got it. Finished.
Yes. That's all you have? So are you planning on buying a house in Canada?
No, I don't think so.
No? Mexico? Yeah. United States?
I think someday I want to buy a house in Las Vegas.
Okay, why Las Vegas?
there are there are uh, videos. Let me plug my laptop in.
Uh-oh, you're running out of power.
Yes, run out of battery. Where is my battery? Oh, okay.
I mean, I know Las Vegas is desert, so maybe it's similar to the area where you live, having a lot of desert.
Yeah.
But other than that, why would you think about going to Las Vegas?
I think it's a popular city in the world for a, casino. Or
That's true, but the people that live in Las Vegas, they don't they don't go to casinos very much.
really?
People that go to casinos are the people that go to Las Vegas for a holiday,
Mm-hmm.
for a week, or or people with lots of money. They don't live in Las Vegas. They go to Las Vegas to for a short period of time. The people that live in Las Vegas, they don't they don't gamble a lot. I mean, out of every dollar you bet, the casino gets 25 cents.
Mm-hmm.
That means if you bet a dollar, they get 25 cents. So that means you've lost 25 cents.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The casinos are there to make money. So they can't be making money if people are winning. I mean, you can go for a short time and have a good luck, whatever, and maybe win some money. But if you go to the casinos all the time, you're going to lose your money because
Yeah,
they
you're
they
right.
they take 25 cents out of every dollar. That's the average of what they make. They make 25 cents on every dollar that's bet. So people that live in Las Vegas, they don't go to the casinos. You you'd lose all your money.
Yeah, you're right. Mhm.
So I mean but Las Vegas isn't. I mean it's a nice city. It's warm. It's you know, but you don't want to go live there because you want to gamble in the casinos.
Mhm. Fides, have you ever been there in Las Vegas?
Yes, I've been to Las Vegas. I've been there three three times.
Uh,
The last time I
what?
went with my wife,
Uh-huh.
and we left Las Vegas with more money than we came with. So we were lucky. We were lucky. Yes. And it's nice. I mean, a casino's nice. You go in, you put on some nice clothes, you go to the casino, you have some drinks, you do that kind of stuff. It's fun, but you can't do it all the time. You'll go broke.
Mm.
You'll hit rock bottom, as a lot of people do in Las Vegas. There are people in Las Vegas that are professional gamblers, but
Mhm.
these are people that, they're like card players or whatever, and they're professionals. And they go up and down and up and down and up. But yeah, it's risky, very risky.
Very risky, yeah. I agree with you.
I mean, if what might be good in Las depend. I mean, if you could buy something that's near the casinos, and you could do like what's called a bed and breakfast, which is for people that are coming to Las Vegas for a week or so, and they stay in your house for so much money every day. They pay you to stay there, and you have in the morning you give them breakfast. They can sleep there. They get breakfast in the morning, and then they can go out and go to the casinos and play around. But they're only there for a short period of time, similar to a hotel. Then you could make money off your house. That might be a good reason to buy a house in Las Vegas. Yes.
Yeah.
But not to go there and gamble.
Gamble. If it is, which city have you been there?
Oh gosh, when was it? It was oh my gosh. Maybe 12 or 13 years ago. Yeah, 12, 13, no, even more than that. Because my daughter wasn't born yet. So it was over 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
Yeah.
It's a
So.
long time.
Yeah. The first time I went to Las Vegas, I lost whatever, all the money I had, I lost all my money. And it wasn't a good experience. So, yeah, I mean, casinos make money. So they're making money off the people that gamble. I mean, so if you keep doing it, eventually you're going to lose. That's for sure. But there's good shows in Las Vegas. Like you go out and you see a show like Cirque du Soleil or singers or there's very nice shows in Las Vegas. That's
dancers.
That's a good reason to live in Las Vegas. It's like being in New York and Broadway kind of thing, where you can go see a beautiful show, whatever, singers or Cirque du Soleil or a magic show or,
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Fides, how much countries did you visited?
How many?
Sorry. How many?
Well, United States, Japan, Korea, Singapore, France, Belgium.
Very good.
I lived in Japan, as you know. I lived in Japan for 15 years.
15 years? Which city?
Tokyo.
Tokyo.
I lived in New York for 10 years. I lived in Tokyo for 15 years. And while I was in Tokyo, I went to Korea, Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, Bali. When I was living in New York, I went to Europe, went to France, Belgium, and then different parts of the United States I visited. Yes.
Which one of them you like? You like it?
Oh, I love Japan.
Japan? Why?
Oh, very. The food mainly.
Food.
Yeah, it's Japanese
food.
So, what?
Have you tried sushi?
I've tried it. I love sushi. In Japan, you eat sushi quite often. But one thing that's good about Japan is they have so many different kinds of food with different flavors. It's incredible.
Amazing. Yeah.
It's beautiful. Yeah. My wife's Japanese.
Yeah, really?
So we eat Japanese food at home quite a bit.
That's good.
She just got back from Japan. She went to Japan to visit her mother. She just got back 2 days ago.
Yeah,
she was there for like 2 weeks. So, okay, we have 25 seconds.
Thank you.
So I look really tired, do I?
Yeah, real.
Where my eyes, or where?
Your eyes and your eyes.
I should go splash some water on my face, maybe.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.